Okay, welcome back to the tutorial where we create this beautiful Lego game. And yeah, this is our first Lego stone. This is what we will do in this episode. We will add a collider, add some materials, and create it completely from scratch. And as you create this Lego stone, you can also create hundreds and hundreds of other Lego pieces and import it the same way as we do with this Lego stone. Okay, last time we created this figure. And the figure is made out of 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And this means if this is 1, and we say this is a Lego unit, 1 block made out of 3 smaller blocks, then this is 1 out of 12. So this is hard to calculate, so we will scale our Lego figure to 1.2. And so our block is then 0.3 units high. Okay, let's do this. So at first we go in edit mode, and here we see the units. So scale by 0.2, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Grab it, and I would suggest just to use this numbers instead of using anything else. So for example, grab that 0.15. There we go, and scale 0.57. There we go. So these are my measurements. They are not exact, but at the height I use 0.3 with 0.8, and here you get the top view 0.4 times 0.8. It's okay, it's not completely the measurements, but we want to make our own game. So that's it for the block. Let's duplicate the block. So just go to object mode, Shift D, duplicate, enter. You have duplicated the block. Congratulations. Then we create the cylinder. It's way too big, but we want to have less vertices. So maybe 6. 6 is a good number. 7. 7 is okay. Radius, way smaller. So 0.1 is too big, so half of it maybe. Yes, looks good. Depth, I don't know, 0.1 as well. So we place it anywhere around here, maybe scale it down. So that looks quite okay. Let's duplicate it. Or better, you can use a modifier. So go to modifiers, go to array, and then just say set this value to 0, minus 2.05, and then we can add another array, this time in another direction. So here we go, count 2 is okay, but this time we will offset it by minus 2.05 in the other direction, and there we go, we got our first Lego brick. So we can apply our modifiers, then go to the cube again and add another modifier, the Boolean modifier, and grab the cylinder, not the difference. So as operation, use the union, apply it, go to edit mode, look if everything looks fine. This is quite okay. Okay, let's come to the shading part. So we go to edit mode, and we will loop select these, and then we go to face, shade smooth, and it looks better. It looks round even though there are these edges and it's really low poly. Okay, let's create another view and let's set it to UV. In our viewport we go to shaded mode, then we go to the material, and at the base color select an image texture. So I selected this brick texture, and then we can maybe go back in edit mode and define some loops, maybe here. So press E after that, oh not E, Control E, mark seam, and then we select the faces here and do the same again, not extrude, Control E, mark seam, Control A to select everything, U, unwrap, and this is what it looks like, and you can already see in which direction we are going. So we select these and put them on these, I don't know how to call them politically correct. So let's grab one, put it here, scale it up. Perfect, and go to the next one and just continue. As soon as we did that, we select everything except the bottom and the very top. And just put it somewhere where there's only one color. For example here. It looks okay. Then we go to the bottom and directly put it where it belongs here. You can already see if your measurements and dimensions are okay. But yeah, it looks great. So this is our Lego stone. So let's create a low poly version. We call this one stone, and we have also the cube in place here. We call it stone_LP for low poly. Go to edit mode, select everything, Control E, mark seam, U, unwrap, select everything, grab it, put it here, and go to the bottom. And the bottom should match the whole thing here. And then go to the top and do basically the same thing, but just with the other side. There we go. Now we create a new empty. Let me see where it is. Add empty and then just plain axis or maybe arrows. This looks good. Select those two, the empty, Control P, set parent to object, and then you browse those objects. No, it's not. Now again with the other one. Oh, I maybe have to enable it again. Now it's working. Yeah, one parent for those two objects here. And yeah, it looks great. Let's just select everything and go to export FBX. Some of you commented that it's also possible to use this GITF format, which is used in the Godot engine a lot, but I will go with FBX just because I'm used to. You can use whatever you want. You could even use Blender files. But in build pipelines, for example, the Unity Cloud build, the Blender files won't work, and that's why I always created these FBX files. Back in the game, the character is already waiting for the brick, so let's drag and drop the brick in and drop it back, so to create a prefab. This is our prefab brick, so let's call it prefab. Now we create some materials for it, so create material and then at the base map we use this texture that just appeared there. Looks okay. Let's drag and drop it on the stone. Doesn't look okay anymore, but the reason for that is that this brick is 2 bricks. So here is the other one, the low poly one. It has the default material and we will change it right now. Let's put the material in here and it looks fine. Now in this prefab, let's maybe open the prefab because now it's only on this variant. So let's apply these changes to the prefab, redstone, and add a component called LOD group, which stands for level of detail. So, and in the LOD 0 we drag and drop the stone, LOD 1 we drag and drop the low poly version, the LOD version 2 will be deleted now, and yeah, let's have a look. So we want to see the stone from a very fast distance. If we go far away than this one, then it's okay that it's not visible. And here we have to decide when to switch between those versions. I think this is a decent distance, so here is a change. You can't really notice it. If you go close to it, you see, yeah, it looks okay. In the material itself, you should set these values up so that it looks a little bit better. It's not the nicest stone, but it does its job. So now we have to make sure that it's aligned correctly. The prefab brick should be at 0, 0, 0. Looks good. And yeah, all the other ones are just as expected. So nice. Okay, this is our stone. Next thing we will add is a collider. A box collider is a good idea. I don't know why. maybe because it's a box. And let's edit the collider so that it matches the box perfectly. So one small trick for this box, make it a little bit smaller so that we do not have overlapping colliders if we stick them together. So this is fine. You won't notice it in the game. If you will do notice, then make it a little bit bigger. But keep it at least, for example, this one not 0.4, then consider it making it 0.3999 and so on. There it is, our stone. We can jump on the stone and yeah, we can look at it, and you may notice that at this distance the top disappears because it's switching the level of detail, and if I go very, very far away, it will really change the thing completely. If you look from above, it's not that visible. Yeah, you can adjust the level of detail just that it fits your needs. But other than that, I would say it looks pretty okay. And we will end this episode here, and next time we will go into the building mode. Subscribe to my channel to get more straight to the point tutorials.